It's an exciting time to be an educator and a student in District 34. By the fall of 2023, all classrooms in all District 34 schools will be transformed. The impact on teaching and learning will be dramatic. This transformation has been years in the making, made possible by the generosity of the Glenview Education Foundation and the collaboration, initiative, creativity, and vision of teams of D34 educators.
So the learning space process actually began back in 2013. It was a partnership between the district, the GEF, and Lion to talk about what space has to do with instruction and what types of furniture and types of environments can adjust the way in which we provide instructional opportunities. Now, between that process and where we're at today, we actually developed the District 34 Learning Space team. And that team was made up of representatives from every school so that we could explore what did we want to get out of a learning space. And what we wanted was a flexible environment, an environment which a teacher could make it their own. We had opportunities for kids to have seating that fits their instructional needs. And that took us to our actual pilot classrooms. The pilot classrooms were key in us explaining to the district and explaining to our community the importance of space and what it played in the instructional models that we wanted to move forward with as a district.
Along the way, teachers shared their experiences and learning from each other. The ideas that started in pilot learning spaces spread into other classrooms. And now, as we move into the new spaces, we all have the chance to share and learn together. You might be feeling a mix of things: excited, worried, overwhelmed, hopeful, and you have a lot of questions.
Who's gonna get a stool and who's gonna get a chair?
How am I gonna teach in this space?
What do we do about everyone wanting a wobbly stool?
Where does all this stuff go? But I think just seeing that you really don't need as much as you think, and that there's ways to organize it, but also change it the second you don't feel that it feels right. And then when you invite the kids to do it, it's kind of offering them the opportunity to just popcorn ideas. And they will move one thing and you're like, I love that, you know, and then the other kids will say, yeah, and they kind of add on their ideas.
Having the Learning Spaces team was absolutely essential to making it through the pilot. And that was because we had people to lean on, people who were experiencing the same things, people to troubleshoot with, to brainstorm with, talking about not only the things that were challenging, but also the successes as well. It was really great to be able to celebrate when something was working and to share those ideas with each other.
In the beginning, it started out very much like, kids are arguing over a stool, how do I solve that?
Our conversations were much more about furniture, and by the end, it really had nothing to do with furniture. Mm-hmm. And it was all about changing our instruction to really utilize the flexibility in the space that we had.
I have found the right mixture of structure and flexibility, because I am a pretty structured teacher, but the furniture allows me to be flexible throughout the day.
It really isn't about the furniture. What I've learned in this experience is that it's about the opportunities that the furniture allows to happen in the classroom. It's about the conversation, the classroom building, the team building, the inquiry.
Well, one piece of advice I think is don't think you have to do it all on day one. It doesn't have to be this totally flexible space where everything is running smoothly on day one. You can start where you're at. And a lot of it sometimes comes from the kids. Mm-hmm. They often have the best ideas and know how the space works the best.
When the kids say to you, Miss V, we're trying to do this inquiry process, can we move, here? We're trying to do this experiment, we'd be better here. And just hearing them be successful and independent in the classroom, you're like, wow, they're doing this on their own and they get it and they know that this is best for their learning.
We know we haven't answered all of your questions or eased all the anxiety, but we hope you're feeling less worried and more hopeful and looking forward to learning spaces.